I got hip-hop music online.
So what, you like a rapper or something?
You know, I ain't really known Christian Missionary. That's just something I put on the internet. Like, somebody gave me some pants one time. I about cried because I ain't had no new pants in so long. Just said you can't. Just said you won't. I said you won't. And the verbiage only, the Holy Ghost in the midst of the phantom balling. 3-point all that rain dropping. I said you can't. Dripping in candy paint. Rims dipped in chrome. Got my iced out Jordans on. Sneakers on my feet. Baseline, Carolina baseline. Speakers in my headphones. Geeking on the chrome. LeBron, Jordan, Pippen, catch me pimping, you won't catch me slipping now.
Why you so nervous?
No, I ain't nervous. I got a mental disability though, like
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. What's up, YouTube? Top Flight USA back with another one. How you doing, brother?
What's up? It's Christopher Kelly.
All right. What's up, Chris? How you doing today?
No, it's a nice bright day out here. I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. All right. So I met you down here at Oak City. What you got going on right now?
I was about to go over there and buy something from the store from Mr. John. That's about it.
Okay.
Till I find something else to do for the day.
Are you dealing with homelessness?
Yeah, I've been homeless for about almost 9 months, I think. A little over 6 months, but less than a year.
Okay. About 9 months ago, what exactly caused you to be homeless?
My grandparents put me out of their house. When I was about 18, my parents put me out of their house. Now when I was about 28, 27, my grandparents put me out of theirs.
Okay.
So I'm on my own for the second time in my life.
Why they put you out?
It was just about that time. They getting a little older, and grandma gets anxious a little bit easy. So I was out here. I was trying to make it. I was trying to apply for a job at Tesla, and then my cell phone got stolen. I ain't seen. I can't see the reply or nothing. I've been struggling trying to get a cell phone back up. I got one of them government phones, but then I lost it too. Went through about 10 cell phones since I've been homeless.
Okay.
But besides that.
Why do you feel like you go through so many cell phones?
I don't know. Out here, if you sit something down, it ain't yours no more. According to some perception of it. If you leave it in that building right there, the real property owner takes it and throws it away. There's probably more properties like that, probably left it sitting and then left. Then they threw it away or something like that.
Wow.
Because some of my buddies right there, they decent people.
Okay. All right, well, let's start from the beginning. What's your name, age, and where you from?
I'm Christopher Kelly, 28. I was born in Union County, Monroe, North Carolina. That's where I'm from North Carolina. They call Monroe Death Row. Then I spent some time in South Carolina, in Hartsville, South Carolina.
Okay. Too. All right, well, shout out to Monroe. You got a lot of family down there? Just
my grandparents. Everybody else is already out into the world. Just my grandparents is in Monroe still.
Okay. Would you say you had a fairly normal childhood growing up?
Nah, not really. I was a cannabis farmer at the age of 14 when it was still illegal. But I don't own none of it yet still because somebody else inherited the land we grew it on.
You say you had a cannabis farm?
Yeah, we had about 100 plants one year. And we smoked like half of it. I let them sell it. I didn't care about making money off of it back then. I cared about smoking it. I wish I cared about making money off of it back then because when they went legitimate, some people got rich off of it, but not me.
And whose farm was that?
No, I can't tell you all that. I don't know if they still doing it. I don't think they still doing it.
So it was like a legal thing?
Yeah, it was illegitimate back then. It was illegal. It wasn't decriminalized yet. Okay. I was a felon criminal when I was 14, basically, by growing cannabis.
You say you was a criminal when you was 14?
Yeah, by growing cannabis, I was considered, but they made me legitimate so I can move on with my life just because that situations like that.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about your childhood a little bit and work our way up to this age right here. What type of student was you in school?
I did good all the way through school, but then when I got I got some college. I didn't finish my college yet because I got held up in South Carolina. My van broke down. Really, what it was, I had a Ford van, and it broke down when I went to Hartsville this last time. And I got held up for a while. Started getting into the wrong things after the van broke down because I didn't know no better still. But then I came down here to Raleigh. It was healing transition got me back together.
Okay. Did you graduate high school?
Yeah, I graduated high school. I made I was in AP classes. I did real good.
Okay.
But I got to finish college still too.
What year did you graduate?
2015, I think. I think that's right. I ain't got my high school. I used to carry my high school ring in one of my bags. I think I left it at the house in Monroe.
And how old did you say you was, Chris?
28.
Okay.
It's my second time being homeless. First time I made it out by doing seasonal farming. But there ain't no seasonal farming in Raleigh. It's a big city. I ain't found nothing like that yet. But I was gonna try to make it out of this time. But I don't know how I'm gonna get out of it.
Do you have like a certificate in welding?
No, that's what I'm saying. I messed up. I missed 36 credit hours. I gotta pay what I owed back and still go back and pay more to finish that last class. I gotta pay what I owe before I even get to go back, and then gotta pay for the last class too. Then I'll have a certificate in welding.
Okay. And when you started college, where was you living at?
I was still staying with my grandparents. They let me go as far, and that might be why they kicked me out, because I messed up with school. So they ain't want me back inside now that I messed up getting the college certificate.
Okay.
They want me to just learn a different thing about life, how the hardship, the struggles is for people when they first getting out on their own. Like most people's been through, but I hadn't really been through yet, because the first time I was homeless, they helped me out. They just gave me the opportunity. I didn't have to prove that I deserved the opportunity. This time I got to prove I deserve the opportunity.
Okay. You mentioned earlier you had some mental issues.
Yeah.
What exactly are you dealing with?
Like I got 3 or 4 different symptom lists that they got on me.
Okay.
Like depression, PTSD, stuff like that.
Okay. Where do you think your depression comes from?
My depression, probably missing my family.
Okay.
Missing my mom and my daddy and my brothers and sisters, my grandparents. That's probably where I got depressed at, really. But I'm kind of pulling out of that. I'm on the uptake, getting back brightened up.
Okay.
About everything the world got going on for me.
Do you take medication for it?
Yes, sometimes, but I don't want to get into all that. I don't like medicine.
That was going to be my next question. How does it work for you?
Different ones. They try me on different ones at different times. They got one, it's called Zyprexa or olanzapine. Kanye took it for a little bit, and he got off of it. They said they supported him getting off of it. I don't like getting off of it too much. I took it way longer than he did. I've taken it for 6 years.
Okay.
And it gave me a side effect of my tongue moving without me wanting it to. So I'm glad he got off of it so he can still sing.
Wow.
But yeah.
You said it makes your tongue move without you even trying to?
Yeah, they said it's like, perceptually it's like a seizure. It ain't really a seizure, just in my tongue though.
Okay.
It seems like it's almost like a seizure, but that ain't what it is. But it makes my tongue like twitch up.
Wow.
It's just a side effect of that medication.
Okay. That's kind of scary a little bit. Like, what if you might choke on it in your sleep or something?
Nah, I ain't scared about that. That ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right.
I heard rumors about that before, though.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a tough question here. If you can answer it. If not, it's okay. Did anything ever happen to you sexually growing up?
You know, I ain't gonna get into that one.
Okay. You answered no.
No, I didn't really answer no. I don't want to get into it. Something probably did, but I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
If you got real into it, I was an extreme abuse victim.
Okay.
Growing cannabis, other things happened besides that in my childhood or in my youth. I had a heart surgery around the same time I grew cannabis, and I was left in unlivable conditions almost within a year, 6 months after my last heart surgery operation when I was 14 years old. And that's why I grew cannabis, to try to pay the bill.
Okay.
For the light bill and everything. And they still got my daddy to take me back with him instead of.
You mentioned you was an extreme abuse victim.
Yeah, that's just because I grew cannabis, and then I was left in unlivable condition because I couldn't pay the light bill.
Who abused you?
It was just a technicality. A technicality. Because when I had the heart surgery, I was supposed to be like put up in a bed somewhere nice to rest. But I had to sleep on the couch with the lights off part of the time right after that surgery. So it's just technicality.
Okay.
That I ain't gonna blame nobody for it. It was life I chose back then. My mama let me do what I want. She let me grow the cannabis. The police even seen it when I was doing it, and they just said, "Look how high he is," and then left.
Wow.
Something like that. That's just me, part of my life.
Okay. What type of relationship do you have with your mom and your dad?
I'd like to talk to them. I'd like to call them, at least. It ain't the best relationship at times, but I'm sure it could have been worse.
Okay. Do you think they miss you?
I ain't really gave much thought. It ain't even been a year since the last time I seen them, though. I busted my mama's window out of the house last time because I had just got PTSD and I didn't know the symptoms yet, and I didn't even know that I had it yet, and she didn't know that I had it yet.
Okay.
And she triggered me, and I busted the window out of the house. I got time served for it. But I think it was an unjust trial. Even I've been trying to figure out how to put that in the information where the sheriff office in South Carolina can see it, to know that was a mistrial, not a mistrial, unjust trial. That's two different things. Unjust trials is what I mean.
Okay. If they happen to come across this video, what do you think their thoughts will be?
Who, my parents?
Yes.
I guess they ain't got much to be proud of, They might say they proud of me. Once I get done with this college, they'll be proud of me. But if they see it right now, they probably think it was interesting that I had an interview.
Okay.
About my homelessness and about me.
Right.
Probably watch it and probably like it and everything. Think it was interesting.
If you can tell them something, because you haven't spoke to them in over a year, what would you say to them?
If I could tell them something, I'd just tell my mom and my daddy I love them. I hope they're doing good. And I hope the kids is doing good too. Their kids, it ain't my kids. They got younger kids.
Okay.
They're still little. I hope they all doing good.
Right.
That's all I had.
And what about your grandparents?
I spoke to my grandparents earlier today.
Okay.
I'm a little closer with them. We ain't had the same falling out. I ain't busted that window out of their house. I ain't talked to my mama since. That makes me kind of feel bad. I gotta call her and see if I can go visit her one day and take her out to dinner or something when I get the money.
Oh yeah, you should, man. You only get one mother,
Yeah.
All right, Chris. Just a few more questions. We'll wrap this up. Would you say it's dangerous being homeless, living out here on the streets?
Well, ain't nothing happened to me yet. I mean, I lost some stuff, some small property got gone. I think 2 cell phones and 2 bags. And a little bit extra that I ain't say nothing about. More cell phones I ain't say nothing about. I got mixed up which ones I even gave away, which ones got stolen. I couldn't even remember. But I got into a couple fights. That was about it. That's about as dangerous as it got for me. But I imagine it could be more dangerous. I've seen some other stuff. Other people getting into altercations.
What's the craziest thing you've seen out here so far?
Craziest thing I've seen, how tall them buildings over there are. I ain't never been in a city like this. I like the city. It's beautiful when you get over there into the inner city.
Well, as far as like homelessness or like
Craziest
violence,
thing?
yeah.
I slept in the snow the other month. Slept in the snow. I don't know how I made it through the night. The snow was falling on me while I had to sleep. One time it's the same snow that I walked for over 24 hours because it was so cold. But then I had to sleep in it anyway. That was about the craziest as it got.
How did that make you feel, sleeping in the snow?
That kind of made me feel like that wasn't supposed to be real at no point in time. Got to sleep in the snow. That wasn't supposed to happen. It seemed like, but then same memory triggered another memory. People helped me out a lot too.
Okay.
Like somebody gave me some pants one time. I about cried because I ain't had no new pants in so long.
Wow. That's my next question. How do you make your money out here?
How do I make my money? I don't really make money. I got hip hop music online that brings in a little bit, a couple dollars here and there.
Okay.
It ain't no real money. It ain't thousands like I wish it was.
So what, you like a rapper or something?
I ain't really known for it. That ain't the most interesting thing about me is why I'm a hip hop artist, OTWREX_. And Ultra Paradise, I got two personas, that's supposed to them, but I'm a missionary too in real life. That's what I do, is be a missionary in real life.
Okay.
Christian missionary. That's just something I put on the internet.
Okay. Well, in closing, can you spit a rap for us?
Can I spit a rap on you? All right. I'm going to spit one that I already spit on the same street, on South Monroe Street.
Okay.
I came up with it on this road, recorded it in that building over there, and put it online. And I'm going to do like a remix of it. It ain't going to be exact like the song online.
Okay.
All right. Said you can't. I said you can't. I said you won't. I said you won't. In the verbiage only, the Holy Ghost in the midst of the phantom balling. 3-point all net rain dropping. I said you can't. Dripping in candy paint. Rims dipped in chrome. Got my iced out Jordans on. Sneakers on my feet. Baseline, Carolina, baseline. Speakers in my headphones. Geeking on the chrome. LeBron, Jordan, Pippen, catch me pimping, you won't catch me slipping now.
All right. That's what's up, bro. What's your rap name?
OTWREX_. Ultra Paradise.
Okay.
Two separate.
And what social media sites can they find that on?
You can see me on YouTube. I was on the radio one time, I think. But
if anybody wanted to follow you, where can they find you at?
YouTube.
Okay. And
because
what's your YouTube name?
OTWREX_. I made all that music private. You can't see that one no more, and it's private flex party. Like inspired by 6 dogs.
Okay. And if anybody wanted to donate to you, you have a way they can do that? Cash App or something like that?
Nah, I don't want nobody to do that. I'd have to make a PayPal kind of do that, but I ain't got one. I ain't got no cell phone right now. You can collect it and to yours and just pay it forward to somebody else next time.
Okay. I definitely
bless
do
somebody
that.
else with it.
Definitely.
I'm good today.
That's what's up, brother.
Got me
all right, man. Thank you for doing the interview. God bless you.
All right, God bless you.
All right.